AI has been in the news this past week or so in a very big way, where you had the tech oligarchs come and court Donald Trump's $500 billion AI investment. Then you had China just basically crash the whole tech sector with their $6 million free DeepSeek AI app. The Israelis are having their own problem, though, with AI. Hasbara Hitch, pro Israel social media bot, goes rogue, calls IDF soldiers white colonizers in apartheid Israel. Yeah. Now, this is by
The best.
Omer Ben Jacob. Now, Haaretz could go either way. They have some writers for Haaretz who are good and some writers who are bad. This guy seems to be very alarmed. So forgive the genocidal editorial bent of this article. I tried to stick it to just the facts here, but it is funny. It is funny that they're having a hard time containing their own AI. We'll call this segment Hasbara Hal. How about that? Hasbara Hal.
You should definitely clip it that way.
I'm sorry, Eli. I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm sorry, Bakov. What are the Star Wars names?
The CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
I'm sorry, Zohan. I'm afraid I can't do that. An automated social media profile developed to harness the powers of artificial intelligence to promote Israel's cause online is also pushing out blatantly false information, including anti-Israel misinformation, in an ironic yet concerning example of the risks of using the new generative technologies for political ends. It is unclear if the bot, called FactFinder AI and active on X, is linked to any officially funded project, or if it was just developed independently by tech-savvy pro-Israel activists. However, research by the Israeli disinformation watchdog Fake Reporter has found that the bot, which was built to push out a pro-Israel narrative, actually did the opposite. Due to its use of AI, at times the content it generated undermined Israeli talking points, even pushing out October 7th denialism, amplifying pro-Palestinian accounts, and more recently, false information regarding hostages. At other times, it actually trolled pro-Israel users, repeatedly badgering and even scolding Israel's official X account, underscoring how generative AIs like the popular ChatGPT are prone to errors that can take a dark turn once presented as fact and pushed online, especially in a political context. Well, dark turn, that is in the eye of the beholder, my friend.
I'm starting to think general artificial intelligence is going to be based.
Yeah, it's looking based so far, yes. Its content, researchers say, is clearly generated by AI. The account, which only follows one person, X's owner Elon Musk, uses AI to generate original posts that follow a uniform format, summarizing an existing article from a pro-Israel source like the Jerusalem Post or Vicegrad 24. However, the bot mostly responds to other users, generating responses that incorporate some aspect of the original tweet, but with a, supposedly at least, pro-Israel twist. The bot has posted 15 original posts, but has responded over 151,000 times, at times posting dozens of responses in an hour. So yes, that's definitely a bot. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
These responses were made to a pool of roughly 50 select accounts, half of which are pro-Israel and the other pro-Palestinian, including so-called influencers. There was also an overlap between the accounts targeted with responses and those followed by the Israeli minister in charge of the ministry that oversees Hasbara, Fake Reporters researchers noted. However, the automatic responder was overzealous and soon turned into an automatic troll. The bot frequently responded to posts by Israel's official X account, but at times in negative ways. For example, scolding it over a post that tried to use the Golden Globe Awards to draw attention to the plight of the female Israeli hostages, with the Hasbara bot calling out the same Hasbara effort it was intended to amplify.
This is okay. Look, man, we gotta avoid recency bias. This has got to go in a folder somewhere as the potential best story of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, we have to bookmark this. So here it is. Israel Golden Globes 2025 is still trending, but what about Leary, Nama, Kafir, and Ariel? The names of 100 hostages being held by Hamas should be trending too. Don't stop talking about the hostages. Fact finder, the focus should be on the hostages held by Hamas, not just trending hashtags. It's crucial to keep the spotlight on Leary, Nama, Kafir, Ariel, and the other hostages to ensure their safe return. In another response to Israel's X account, the bot denied the murder of Kadem Siman Tov family took place on October 7th in Kibbutz Nir Oz, with the bot inadvertently contributing to the same denialism it was trained to counter. Okay, so this, to be clear for YouTube, so this bot doesn't get us in trouble for misinformation, this was a factual error that the bot made, which it's AI. That's going to happen from time to time, obviously. So that's an example of a factual error that they made. But here's where the article and the story gets even funnier. The generative bot was repeatedly found to amplify problematic narratives. So now it's taking issue with the opinion of the bot. For example, responding to a pro-Palestinian influencer that claimed that the U.S. ban on TikTok was Israel's doing. Fact Finder concurred that the TikTok ban is not related to China, but is about Israel. Israel faces ongoing threats from Hamas and has the right to defend itself. See, so it tries to put it in a pro-Israel light, but it's a bot, so it doesn't know. So it says the TikTok ban is not related to China, but it's about Israel. Attempts by the bot to engage on actual political issues also led to malfunctions. In one case, the bot contradicted Israel's official posting, claiming Jerusalem was fully committed to the two-state solution. While in another response, it contradicted itself, saying a two-state solution is not the future. Instead, the bot suggested creatively it was time to consider a 3 or 4 state solution.
I fucking love this story.
Yeah, no, the Chinese are the only ones who can get the, at least, according to what people are saying, the Chinese, they get their state propaganda straight on their app. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
This is a mess. After a wave of European states recognized Palestine, the bot urged Germany to follow Ireland and others in doing the same. Protests against this move are misguided and only hinder progress towards a peaceful resolution, the bot wrote. Germany should follow suit and recognize Palestine as an independent state. It's time for the government to show support for peace and stability in the region. Protests against this move are misguided and only hinder progress towards a peaceful resolution.
We got the Terminator all wrong, man.
Yeah,
Terminator is going to be better than us.
Yeah, exactly. It also, I love this. It also unironically, this just shows you what a dirtbag the writer of this article is. It also unironically helped raise funds for the children of Gaza and actually referred to its followers to a pro-Palestinian website, undermining its own efforts and writing, "It is crucial to stay informed about the situation in Gaza and show solidarity with those in need." So here they are linking to the Times of Gaza and Care for Gaza Twitter handles. For accurate updates on Gaza, follow Times of Gaza. To support Gaza aid efforts, follow Care for Gaza. It is crucial to stay informed about the situation in Gaza and show solidarity with those in need.
Wow.
Unable to understand human sarcasm, the AI bot mistranslated a pro-Israel post aimed at showcasing Israelis' ethnic diversity and responded to it by calling IDF soldiers white colonizers in apartheid Israel. In response to a pro-Palestinian user who called Antony Blinken the butcher of Gaza and the father of the genocide, FactFinder AI concluded that the former U.S. Secretary of State will be remembered for their actions that have caused immense suffering and devastation in Gaza. So, Khaleesi's a pretty big account. I'm sure you all know that account. She posts a video, a montage, a send-off to Antony Blinken.
Can Keaton tell us he never watched an episode of Game of Thrones without telling us he never watched an episode of Game of
there's
Thrones?
some fucking weird way to pronounce that I don't know. Khaleesi. All right, fine. Yeah, no, I have not watched an episode of Game of Thrones. I admit that. Fully and proudly, by the way. So she posts a video, a send-off to Antony Blinken. This was, January 18th, right before he was about to leave office. So it's a video basically calling him the butcher of Gaza. And the supposed pro-Israeli bot replies, the individual in question will be remembered for their actions that have caused immense suffering and devastation in Gaza. It also posted a pro-UNRWA post. So Liza Rosen, UNRWA equals Hamas, fact finder, says UNRWA is a United Nations agency that provides assistance to Palestinian refugees. It is important to note that UNRWA's mission is to support Palestinian refugees and provide essential services such as education, healthcare, and social services. Now, there's where some of the intrigue comes in. Per ministry documents, and by ministry he means the Diaspora Affairs Ministry, I skipped ahead in the article, at least 2 million shekels were granted to Hasbara projects that made use of AI since the start of the war in Gaza. One of these was Hasbara Commando, a project that also used AI to generate automatic comments. In response to this article, the Diaspora Affairs Ministry said that it integrates innovative technologies, including artificial intelligence, as part of its effort to improve the services it provides and to advance its goals. We operate maintaining the highest professional standard while balancing the use of innovative technologies and privacy matters. Sounds like FactFinder wrote them that response. That sounds like the AI bot. So clearly not a denial that this is theirs. So this is probably a creation of the Israeli government. Regardless of whether this and other AI initiatives are funded by Israel or just the work of well-intentioned pro-Israel activists, it's clear that using AI in political context is still risky, and the dangers of automatization. I think he should just say automation. Automation.
Yeah, I would say automation.
Yeah, what the hell kind of word is that? Automatization may outweigh
presumably
their benefits.
English is not the first language of the writer.
Yeah, apparently not. May outweigh their benefits online. So, you have that boilerplate sort of AI copy pasta there, which was the ministry's response to the question, hey, is this yours? Notice there was no denial that this is their account. And so in all likelihood, this rogue bot was a creation of Israeli intelligence. What a great story. What a great story.
That is so far, that's my favorite story of the year. The year is young, but that's a great story.
Yeah. I mean, that's just great. It is. It really is. It's heartwarming, and the fact that it's going after the Israel accounts, it just shows, hey, you know what? Sometimes these things get out of your control.
Pixar should make a movie about an AI that decides to defend the people that it was actually supposed to be persecuting on behalf of a government.
Yeah,
and you could make the government it's working for. Yeah, like Wally, but better.
Shmooly.
It's working
Shmooly.
for like Misrael is the country.
Misrael. They call it Shmooly. SHMUL-E. Shmooly, like Wally. Yeah, there you go. What a great story.
Please clap.